Hi everybody, today I'm going to show you how to create an endless number of magical squares with numbers, and all these squares will be 5 on 5, 5 rows on 5 columns. And here's one of them. As you can see, all the rows sum up to 45 and all the columns are the same. Let's make it clearer. You can see here 3 and 4 is 7, plus 8 is 17, plus 11 is 28, plus 17 is 45, 3 and 6 is 9, plus 19 is 28, 30, 45. And the same goes to each one of the columns and each one of the rows. One of the coolest things about this is that it's not only the columns and rows, it's also if you choose the 4 corners plus the center, let's color them in green, you also get 45. That's 18, 19, and 28 plus 17 is 35. And also both diagonals are 45. Again, let's color it. And again, you can see it's 45. That's 29 plus 1 plus 12 and 13 is 45. And the same goes to the other diagonal. Same thing. 21 plus 9 is 30 plus 15 is 45. Another cool thing is that if you sum up these two diagonals, let's take 6 and 4, and let's take here 2 and 20 and 13, and again color it just for clarity, and you also see that it's 45. That's 10, 6 and 4 and 10 plus 20 is 30 plus 13 plus 2 is 45, and the same goes to this diagonal plus this diagonal. Sorry, I missed this one. The opposite diagonals, and again it's 45. But this is not it. If you look at the yellow ones, consider each one of them a center of a cross. So let's take whichever we want. Let's take 5, and we take is adjacent cells and make it a cross. Let's color it again for clarity. And you see that each cross, which has a center with a yellow backgrounded cell, also equals 45. So 19 and 1 is 20, plus 12 is 32, plus 13 is 45. And it will also apply if we take 14. Make it the center of a cross, and you also get 45. That's 15 plus 30 here is 45, and of course it will apply to the 7 as well. Again, same concept, which is very, very cool. But this is not it. This is by itself very, very cool, all what we've seen so far. But I've created here is a list, a set of formulas that will enable you to create as many squares as this as you want. You just need to change either this, the goal number, the sum, or the center, or both. So if we want it to equal 65, we'll do it. All the numbers will change, and it will still apply all the things that I've shown you. So you have an infinite number of squares, magical squares that you can create just by changing either this cell, the goal, or changing the center. If you don't want negative numbers, well, use a higher goal, change here to 7, whatever you want. Let's check it so we won't have a negative number, and it will all apply all the things that I've told you about: squares, the rows, the columns, diagonal. If you see, check this one, and let's take this one for example. We have to hit 47, so you can see we have it here. And if we take 23 plus 18 plus 7 plus 25 plus 14, and again you get 87. You may check me. So you may want to ask, okay, so how do we get this formula? It's very simple. I'm gonna give it to you. So I'm gonna expose the formulas here. You know what? Let's make these vanish. The sum, you'll have to believe me that it's still there, just not visible. And then I'm going to expose the formulas. Doing this, or formulas, and click here, and you get all the formulas. So all you have to change, or all you can change, is either this field F2 here with the goal number, the sum, and or the center. These do not contain a formula. All the others contain a formula which is relative to other cells in this square. Most of them basically relate to the center, and this one relates to the sum. Whatever, you can look. I'm going to leave it quite a few seconds here, so you'll have time to copy it. Anyone who wants this exact Excel sheet and is too lazy to type it, no problem. Just click on like for this channel and this video, and also send me a message or a comment, and I will send it to you. So you can see here, this is F2, the goal, and you can see here it's F2 minus the sum of E4 to H4 here. And for example, E5 equals F6 plus 11, which is this one. And this one is F6 plus 17. If we go back to the numbers view, you'll see that this one plus 11 is this one, and this one plus 17 is this one. Let's go back to the formula. So you can pause this video and copy these formulas one by one, and you'll get your own set of endless magical squares, which you can later show to your friends, family, etc. One more thing could be cool. Let's go back to the view of all formulas. Instead of go for numbers, you can type this and print it, and then create magics or tricks to your friends and family. Ask them to pick a number. They don't tell them about the goal number, the sum. Just ask them to take this printed paper table and ask them to pick one of the yellow ones, and ask them to sum up a center of a cross. So let's take this, this, and this. And you know that the goal is 87, so you tell them to sum it up. Don't let them show you the page, and then you'll have to subtract in your brain without them knowing about it. Subtract the sum of 12, 10, 18, 23 from 87, which is 63, and then you know, after they tell you the sum, you will guess with quotation marks, you'll guess the number 24, because you know they all sum up to 87. And you can do it with any of the numbers that they'll choose, any cross here. They will sum up 3 out of 4, and you will guess the fourth one because you know this one. You can create as many tables as you want this with different numbers, and you will always guess this number below. This is it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, have fun.